Hello, welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've been here before. I have to be honest, I'm feeling a little bit nervous because I haven't filmed a video for my YouTube channel in so long, like actually 8 months. So I'm here sitting in front of my gardening job. I just finished up gardening. For the past couple of days, I've kind of wanted to revisit my YouTube channel and start posting on here more. So that's my goal for this summer. I just have to say right now, excuse my face. My skin is so bad right now. I don't have any makeup on or anything. And I think this lighting is really just looking really bad. Let's actually take the camera a little bit further away. That was a little bit too close and personal for me. Anyways, I've had a bit of a crazy past 8 months, honestly. It was a bit rough for me mentally, mainly like 4 months, and then 4 months have been, okay, no. I don't know how to describe it. Anyways, I'll just say briefly, I have never really been in a relationship before, and then I got into a relationship which at the time I thought this was like an adult relationship. Now I realize that it was actually very immature and very high school sort of relationship. I'm 21, I'm so far from that. So then I went through the breakup, which was really bad and startling and just happened so suddenly. And then it wasn't really bad, like the relationship was not long at all and it wasn't serious at all, but I just have never really gone through anything like that, so it was hard for me to grasp or process, you know what I mean? Like, so much of my life was wrapped into that relationship where it was like almost every day we were hanging out, so it was just a big switch for me to do, and I ended up getting quite sad and down after that happened, and it happened like right in winter too, so everything combined was just a little bit much for me. I was struggling with school, struggling with my job. Everything was not great, but in the past sort of 4 months, I've sort of I don't want to say recovered, like as if something bad happened to me, but I've gotten back onto my feet. I'm in another relationship right now, which happened suddenly. I didn't expect it to happen. I didn't want it to happen. That's not what my channel is about at all, so we probably won't talk about that much, but it's just relevant to why I have not posted in so long. So we are doing long distance now, but it makes me much more comfortable in doing stuff alone. I don't feel lonely. I feel good. I'm trying to rediscover myself, and I loved posting on YouTube, even to this small amount of people who watch. That doesn't affect me. Like, I just love posting. Even if no one watches, I think I would be happy. Like, I want people to watch, but obviously I don't make money from it. I don't get stuff from it, just happiness. So yeah, other stuff that has changed for more positive notes, I dyed my hair. It's this sort of coppery blondie color. It's not really done right now, so it doesn't look good. I've went on multiple trips. I went to Rome for 2 weeks in January, and I went just to Puerto Rico for a week. I just got back from that about a week ago. I finished my 3rd year of university. I've been crocheting, getting back into crocheting and reading, so I'm hoping to post more of that. I'll show you guys some crochet and reading updates when I'm back at my house. Just outside of my boss's house right now, I think I mentioned I do gardening, like at a house, but he has like a big garden, so I just spent a couple of hours there today. Plans for the rest of my week are pretty exciting. I'm trying to have a really fulfilling summer this year, so hopefully I can take you guys on a lot of adventures. Also get my skin under check. I got a really bad sunburn when I was in Puerto Rico, so I need to heal that a little bit. But today I just have work from 5 to 9. It's only 2 right now. Also, I pulled out most of my eyelash extensions yesterday because they were really causing me pain. Like, you know when you sleep on your hair wrong and then you wake up and it's like sore a bit? That's kind of how my eyelashes were feeling, because I got eyelash extensions 3 times. Oh, there's this woman is here. I'm gonna head out. I'll talk to you when I'm at home. Okay, I'm back from work now. It's much later. It's like 9 p.m. My hair looks crazy. Sorry for the lighting. I don't know why my camera always makes the light super streaky like this. Anyways, all that to say that I was talking about my eyelashes. I know they look crazy. There's a few scragglers hanging on, and I don't want to, of the eyelash extensions, I don't want to rip them off because I fear they're going to rip off my natural eyelashes, or I know they're going to do that. So I have to be gentle, and I might like do the massage. How I take off my eyelash extensions is I massage it with oil, olive oil on a Q-tip. I'm sure there's like actual glue dissolver that you could use that would probably be better for your eyes, but olive oil is natural anyways. So I just rub it on, like not too aggressively, and most of them fall out that way. Or I will use my nail to kind of pick under the, I don't know how to describe it. Anyways, don't pull them off aggressively. It's really bad for your natural eyelashes. Anyways, yeah, that's my life update, sort of. I don't really think it's that important. Probably stuff will come up in the next few days, like as I film this video, if it's important, and if not, we can just start a new page, and here I am, and here I will remain. Sounded crazy. Anyways, I wanted to show you some, I don't know, some books that I got. I think that's the best we're gonna get with this lighting. But this is my first sort of book haul of this year on this channel, at least. I went to there's this new little plaza that's about like a 15-minute drive from my house. So it was kind of the closest thing because I live pretty far away from anything, really. Like I live not in the country, but just in the suburbs. So it has this plaza and it has a bunch of new stuff. Like there's a new frozen yogurt place. There's this bookstore. I went and painted pottery with my friend. I'll put a picture. It's so cute. So it basically has like everything for a cute little morning or afternoon if I want to go out with my friends or just by myself. So the place is called Reread Used Books, I think, which is a funny name for a bookstore because it's so like tongue-in-cheek or whatever it's called, because it's like, yeah, I'm rereading a used book. Like, I don't know, it's just funny. Anyways, the prices were not bad. I have never been there before, but I'll show you the 3 books that I purchased. I only went in wanting to buy one because I wanted to treat myself, because I finished a book and I haven't been reading that much this year just because of everything that I mentioned earlier. So I've read, I think, maybe 3 or 4 books so far since 2026 started, which is crazy that we're already 6 months through the year. So I had finished a book and I wanted to treat myself to buying a new book, but I ended up buying 3 because they were such a good price at Indigo, which is like our, I don't know, what's the equivalent in the United States of Indigo? It's like our bookstore. I don't know. I think there's one. It's called, what's it called? It starts with a B or something. I don't remember. Barnes and Noble. I think Indigo is like Canada's Barnes and Noble. So it's just like $26 for a paperback. And like $35, of course this is in Canadian as well, but I'm like, that's really expensive. Like, I don't want to pay that when I know that there's so many used books out there. Sometimes I go to Value Village, but they're a bit of scalpers. Yeah, I checked out that place and I really like it. I'll definitely go there again. It wasn't the biggest place. Also, there's this new bookstore that opened in Ottawa in like the Glebe area that's called, I think, Evermore Books, and it's like a purely just romance bookstore. I love going to the Glebe. It's my favorite neighborhood in Ottawa, so I'm definitely gonna check out that place sometime. I want to check it out, and maybe I'll do it on this channel. Anyways, let's get into the books that I bought. The first one is called The Song, Bird, and the Heart of Stone by Carissa Broadbent. It says book 1 of the Shadowborn duet. I don't know, I've been really into like YA, maybe like fantasy, like dystopian sort of mix in between that recently, and those are the books that I can read like so fast, and it really gets me out of a slump when I don't want to pick up like Nietzsche or something that's not really fast-paced. So it says like this girl was forcibly turned into a vampire. She lost her love, who was a god, and now she has to travel through like hell or something. So anyways, interesting premise, something that I haven't really heard before, like love with a god, like at least in this sort of thing. Anyways, I don't know. It says Crowns of Nyaxia novel, so I guess this is in another universe, but it says book 1 of the Shadowborn duet, so I think it's fine if I read it. And this was $7.95. It looks in perfect condition, basically. Canadian, of course. I'm gonna stop saying that. Then, the other 2 that I got were hardcovers. This one is called A Fellowship of Librarians and Dragons. I didn't notice until I bought it. It says Book 2, Addenashire Book 2. I think it's okay because I read the copy, and I think it's like one of those things where it's like in a world again, but I guess we'll see. It's so cute. This is like, I read Legends and Lattes, which was not what I expected, but I liked it. It was just kind of, I don't know, I didn't expect it. I think the writing was a little bit what was throwing me off, is it wasn't great writing. Like, it felt like an outline of a book, if I can say that, and I don't mean that in any disrespect. It was just hard for me to read. Like, I felt like I was reading a book. I don't like it when I feel like I'm reading a book, you know? But anyways, this is like sort of like, what's it, like Dungeons and Dragons world, where there's like dwarves, but I don't mean that for like little people, like the different species, and like dragons and different creatures, ogres, all these different type of creatures, but just lives like normally. So this one says there's a dwarf and she is content with her simple tea magic and circle of friends, but then she finds a dragon egg and she has to go to the library, but she finds herself falling in love with someone. I don't know. Anyways, just like a cute little like low stakes, well, I guess maybe this one won't be low stakes, but I think it'll be like low stakes, cute read. cozy, cute, cozy fantasy, you know, cozy fantasy. That's like a genre. Speaking of Legends and Lattes, I got this, which is also a hardcover. Oh, and sorry, that one was $8.95. So only $9 for a hardcover in good condition. Canadian. I'm gonna have to stop saying that. This is the book 2 of the Legends and Lattes, which I have that somewhere. Yeah, I see it right there. And it's called Bookshops and Bone Dust. So I'm gonna read it and see if it's good, see if I like it. I love this cover. This would originally have been $40 and I got it for $9, so that's crazy. But this one is, she is spending some time at a bookshop and it's a change of pace. You can imagine adventure isn't all that far away. A summer fling, you know, just cute. Again, cozy fantasy. So 2 cozy fantasy and 1 not so cozy fantasy. But I'm really excited for those 3 books that I picked up. I'll find a space for them on my shelf. I recently got rid of so many books, like bags and bags of books, like at least 4 bags of books, because I was so overstimulated with the amount of books that I had and it was just crowding my vibe, honestly. So I got rid of so many of them and I bought 3 more, but that's okay. That's the life, right? That's life. You buy stuff, you get rid of it, you buy new stuff. That's how it goes. Also, I wanted to mention, this is what I'm currently reading. Ew, there's just so many crumbs on my bed. It's called Gilded by Marissa Meyer. I'm sure you've heard of it before. It's a super popular book and it's like a retelling of Rumpelstiltskin. And she's the same author, I believe, wrote the Cinder, which was very popular during COVID time, which I read that and I loved it, which is the Cinderella retelling. So I guess she likes to do these sort of fantasy style retellings. Anyways, let's see how far away I am. This is where my bookmark is. So I'm about a third of the way in. 150 pages. I'm really liking it so far. I have these summer goals for myself this summer. Like I want to walk or run 3 times a week. One of them is that I want to read a book a week. That's my goal. And I feel like that's definitely doable for me, especially since my work schedule is a lot more lax this summer. So I have 3 days off every week. And even when I work, sometimes I can find time to read a few pages of an audio, what's it called? Ebook. Like I won't bring out my regular book except if it's on a night shift. Anyways, too much explaining. I also wanted to show you my newest crochet project, which you get a little sneak peek of there. So let me flip this camera around and I'll show that to you. This is what I have made most recently. Isn't this the cutest? Let me put it in 0.5 maybe. The cutest thing ever. It was my first time ever doing something with buttons on it actually, which is really so cute. I got these from the Wool Time yarn store here in Ottawa. It's the biggest yarn store in Canada actually. Basic granny style stitch, but I added a shell border on it and then some sleeves. So I really just think it's literally the cutest thing ever. I tried it on. I did make one mistake, which is here the stitching is facing outwards and here the stitching is facing inward, just like the way that I did it. But it was my first trial of making this. I just like self-drafted this sort of thing, so I didn't want to redo it just for that, and I still will definitely wear this. I'm actually working on another color right now in this one, sort of like a multicolor style one. So anyways, I think it's literally the cutest thing ever. Sorry that I keep switching back and forth to zoom and not zoom. Yeah, I think it's so cute. Let me know if you want a tutorial on this. I think I definitely will film one anyways. My crochet tutorials is what does the best on my channel, so I'm sure a lot of you have found my channel through that way of watching my crochet tutorials, but I think this is the most cutest thing ever, and it's perfect for summer, like either over a bikini for the beach or over a tank top for wearing out with like some jean shorts. I think it's honestly the cutest thing ever. So I love the sleeves. They're so darling. I'll maybe wear it tomorrow, I'm thinking of. So yeah, anyway, speaking of tomorrow, one of my other summer goals was to go to the beach 1 time per week, and I'm gonna fulfill that tomorrow. Don't have great beaches here where I live. I'm gonna try it out. I haven't been there in years because it's kind of not cute at all, but we'll see if I like it. I just really want to keep my tan up this summer. I love being tanned and healthy. Don't worry, I'm still gonna be safe and wear sunscreen and everything. But yeah, I just want to be tan and healthy this summer, and I love spending time in the sun, but I don't have a pool at my house, so I find it very awkward to just sit outside in my bikini. And also I want to get out of the house more, so that's what I'm going to do tomorrow. I'm really looking forward to it. Not sure what time I'm going to wake up yet. I think maybe a little bit early so that I can go and do some watering at my gardening job and then head over to the beach right after. I kind of want to be at the beach for like 12-ish, I think, because that's when the UV is the best. I don't know why my hair is like just wavy in those one spots. But also, tomorrow is the only nice day of this week. The rest of the week is so like rainy and kind of cold. Even tomorrow's not that hot. It's gonna be like 24 degrees, feels like 26 in Celsius, so that's not even that hot at all. And it's the only day this week that we have that I can go to the beach, and I want to try to go to the beach once per week, as I mentioned. Anyways, sorry if I'm looking really parasocial with these funny pictures. Oh, my chin. Hamza, super bad, and Michael Sarah. My friends got that for me for my birthday. So, hope it's not weird. Like, it's kind of weird, but I don't know. It's just funny. Like, it's an inside joke between us, so I don't want to take them down because it was like a funny thing. Anyways, I also have these slushy noobs. Not me. I'm pointing at these, like the posters that they gave as my room decoration because I'm on their Patreon. So, just trying to explain myself. No, I'm not freaking parasocial. I just like their stuff and I watch it once in a while, so. Anyways, that's my hour-and-a-half update, it feels like. So I'm gonna bring you along when we go to the beach tomorrow. That should be really, really fun and exciting. And tonight, I think it's already like 10 p.m. I finished work at 9, and then it's like a 20-minute drive home and yada, yada, yada. So by the time I'm here, it is almost 10. I'm just gonna take the little bit of makeup that I have off, get into my PJs and read, I think, because I crocheted at work because it was dead. And on night shifts I can do that. So I think I'd like to read. I'm also listening to the Barack Obama audiobook, Promised Land or whatever. It's pretty good. I'm not really from the States, so I don't really keep up with their politics that much. Obviously I do when it involves stuff that is not normal, if I can say that. Crazy certain leaders. But Barack Obama's not that. So yeah, he was quite good, I think. Again, sorry, I don't know much, but I'm really liking his audiobook. It's just about his life, kind of, and I like it. So those are my reading and crochet updates. Yeah, I think I want to read for tonight because I want to get off my phone, get off the electronics. I go on my phone way too much when I work. So yeah, that's me. Welcome back. Long welcome back. And let's see what this week holds for us. I hope to film until maybe the end of Wednesday, Thursday, maybe the end of the weekend. We'll see how much footage I get. So thank you so much, and ciao. I wanted to show my outfit quickly, but you can't really see. But anyways, it's just these shorts. Let me turn it down. Shorts. They're actually really cute. They're called, can you see? Perfect Midi, like midi length by American Eagle. They were on sale. They're normally like so expensive, $65 or something, but I got them for, I don't like these lights doing this, 25 or something. I don't know. I think they were $25. So I got 3 pairs for basically the same price as one. This shirt is also from American Eagle, but I've got it thrifted. It has like this cowl sort of neck, kind of bunched up right now. I don't know how to fix it. Yeah. Anyways, I think it's so cute. And then this is my bathing suit of the day. It's kind of sparkly. It's from Triangle, but I got it thrifted, and it covers, like, I have this like sort of regenerating skin here because I got a really bad sunburn when I was on my trip. So I wanted something that can cover that. It's not going to be high UV here. Let's be honest, it's never high UV. It's Ottawa, but still wanted to cover that up just so it doesn't go in the sun. And then my bathing suit bottoms I also thrifted. They're from, it's a brand called Bright. I don't know, I've never heard of it before. Not sure what I'm gonna wear for shoes, probably just my Air Force Ones because I do have a bit of a walk. There's no like free parking around there, so I'm gonna park someplace that I know, and then it's about like a 20-minute walk, I think. So I don't want to wear just flip-flops because I feel like that will hurt my feet. My books, I have a book that I'm reading and a new book in case I want something new. I'm bringing my whole backpack because I want to bring myself like pack myself a little lunch for while I'm there, a little breakfast lunch. I'm just gonna go and grab a bite to eat upstairs right now because I want to go to my boss's house to do his watering. It's already like 10:30, and so I don't have to go after because after I'd rather just like come home. So I want to go there to do his watering first, and it's gonna take like about an hour probably. So, and then plus the drive, and then plus buying my food at the grocery store, and then plus going to the beach. So I still have a bit of time before I'll be eating, but it looks super nice and sunny. I just want to go and read my book there. Not bringing any crochet now that I think about it. I feel like the beach isn't really the place to crochet anyway, so I'd rather just do that like at night in my bed. So yeah, or at work. So day one off of 3. Anyways, I'm just talking. Let me go grab some breakfast. I did want to do my hair in like braids, like French braids, 2 French braids, but I don't have enough time. Well, I mean, I probably could have had enough time, but I was lazy and wasted my day just being on my phone. This lighting is doing absolutely nothing for me. Do I actually look like this? What the hell is this? My skin looks diseased. We need to go to the beach and fix that. Anyways, I wanted to show you a little grocery store haul for my little picnic, my beach picnic. Turkey sub sandwich. This is my juice. It was only $2. Raw organic cucumber watermelon. Naturally flavored vitamin enhanced beverage. Should be good. This is the star of the show, spicy crab onigiri. It was a new thing at like the sushi part of the grocery store. I don't know if it'll be good, but I loved onigiri, but I haven't had it from like a grocery store. I've only had it from like a real onigiri place. I hope I'm saying that right, onigiri. Then, as always, one little sweet treat. This one was cheap, $2 as well. Custard specialty bun. We'll see if that's any good. Many hours later after my beach day. It was actually so nice, perfect amount of busy until at the end when I left, and then just like where I was sitting there was a group of guys who were playing beach volleyball or something, and then it started just getting sandy and everything, but I left, but I was kind of getting bored anyways. It was about an hour and a half that I was there, but I loved it so much. I'm definitely excited to spend one day of my week at the beach. Not day, like it wasn't a full beach day, but maybe I can stay for longer and longer next time. It was also getting quite cloudy, so that's why I wanted to leave. But yeah, I'm back home now. I made no other stops afterwards. I forgot that I kind of wanted to go to Michael's to see if they had the diamond art that I love doing, because last time I went they had a sale, but that means that they were actually sold out by the time I got there. So maybe tomorrow I'll go. It's raining. I think I want to go to Lansdowne, check out a romance bookstore. But as for tonight, it's, what time is it, 7 p.m? I want to watch this documentary that came out called Perfect Mother or something like that. It's about that woman who faked her pregnancy and then did something really bad after. I don't want to spoil it in case no one knows about the case. And I'm going to get out my crochet, and I also wanted to go to Michael's to get some yarn because I want to film a tutorial for my channel for that top. Oh, there's my back profile, whatever it's called, for my channel in the next few weeks, so I wanted to grab the yarn for that. I'm just doing another one right now for me, but it's kind of using like rainbow yarn, rainbow variegated yarn. I don't think that would be good for a tutorial. Anyways, I loved my solo day today. I've been loving my solo days. Kind of thinking of starting a new, it's just weekly vlog sort of on my channel, but sort of like long distance relationship diaries sort of thing, where I am doing a lot by myself. Let's be honest, I would be doing stuff by myself if I wasn't in a long distance relationship. Like, I mean, if I was in no relationship at all, I would also be doing stuff by myself. I don't have that many friends, kind of by choice, kind of not. I just love doing stuff by myself. Maybe that's a flaw, maybe it's not. I don't know, I like it. So I'm gonna watch this documentary. I'll report back when I finish it, and then I'm just gonna decide what I want to do tomorrow. I think I definitely want to go to Lansdowne and go to that bookstore and go to Whole Foods, get myself a mukbang, but I'm not sure if I want to go to the movies or if I want to just read in Lansdowne or in a cafe or something. So we'll see the vibes. I have these Skittles popped, by the way. I don't know if anyone's ever tried these. It's my favorite candy ever. I'm not a big candy person. I can't get enough of these. I love them. I love them. They're so bad for you, obviously, because it's a candy, but it is now Tuesday. Hello, I'm sitting in my car. I actually just had to go back into my house, believe it or not, to grab a sweater. It's the middle of June. Why do I need a sweater to go outside? Well, I don't need it, but it's not entirely warm outside, so I brought the sweater. Should I get an umbrella? There's like a chance of rain. The weather has been so weird recently that I don't even know if I can trust the weather app, because it said it was supposed to rain all day today. Excuse me. Does it look like it's raining? It's not, is the answer. I think I'm gonna skip on the umbrella. Hope I don't get rained on while I'm walking somewhere, but if I do, well, I'm not gonna melt, like it'll be fine. So I brought a sweater, but mainly because I do want to go into places, like I want to read in a coffee shop maybe, or go shopping a little bit. So sometimes those places are so cold, so I just wanted to bring a sweater. So I grabbed a little cardigan. This is my outfit for today. I think it's so cute. Well, it's not much of an outfit, it's really just a dress. What's it called? I'll try to show you a better view of it. I don't know, and there's some type of something on my screen when I'm out and about. Maybe it is from Winners. I think it was Winners or Marshalls, and it was like $23 or something like that. So I think it's so cute. I love the high neck, and I love this material. It's like sort of like a, I don't know what material it is, but I really like it. I feel like it dresses it up rather than if it was just regular fabric. But it's not like I need to be dressy because I'm just going to Lansdowne area. But of course, now that it's not raining, I have to go do my gardening job. So I'm going to head there first. I have my AirPods, my wallet. I should have everything. I'm just going to put on, I don't know if I need this sweater for my gardening job or what. It's like sunny, but it's not warm. Yesterday I watched that documentary. It's called Motherly Instinct or something like that. It was really good and interesting. It was kind of reminded me, it's like a Netflix produced one, so it reminded me of all the other Netflix produced ones, true crime documentaries, that I really like all of them. So if you notice something weird about my eyelashes, yes, I did cut my eyelash extensions so they look less stupid. I did notice I got a little bit of color at the beach yesterday, which is good. That's my goal. So yeah, let's see what I get up to, see what I buy, see if I buy anything fun, any crafts or anything. So yeah, I'll stop yapping now and let's go. Okay, I'm home now. I wanted to show my summer calendar thing. I know it's a bit dark, but basically I found this on Pinterest. I just Googled like June, July, August 2026 calendar. And then I made the notes, which is like my goals. So I want to walk or run 3 times per week for at least an hour each time, read 1 book per week, try one new place each week, 1 summer activity per week, and beach time once per week, and then post on YouTube as a recent addition. And then I have like the color coordination with all my markers. And so every day I'll just, not every day, but like whatever day I do something, I'll just put a little dot of the colors that I've completed. Today I think I get 3 dots and maybe even a 4th one later, because I think I want to go for a run later. I finished a book today, tried out a new place today, the romance bookstore, and I did a summer activity today. So I get so many dots today. And yeah, I just think this is a fun way to like have my goals, and it makes me more motivated to do my goals because then I get to put it as a dot on my calendar, which seems a little bit silly, but it works. And I'm just excited to see at the end of the summer how many dots I'll have and like how my summer will be filled out. And it's just like a visual sort of guide. Okay, I'm being lazy in my bed, calm lighting on because it's nighttime, but I just wanted to talk a little bit about my day before I leave you here. Went for a run, super nice and good exercise, I guess. Sorry that this angle is giving like major chin, but I did end up finishing my book that I was reading by Abby Jimenez. It's my first book that I've ever read by her. This was called The Happy Ever After Playlist. I think I just bought this maybe at Value Village or something. It was good. I gave it 4 stars. My only thing that I will say about it is it was probably 100 pages too long. Like, usually there's like 3rd act breakup. There was 3rd act breakup, then there was 4th act breakup, and then there was like 5th act breakup. Like there was a lot of like arguments and like strife, I guess, in the relationship. I don't know, it's just like I felt like I could have done 1 and then they got back together and then everything's good. I was kind of like read the book and then I got to a point where I was like, oh, okay, like are we wrapping up? And there was still 100 pages left. And it just kind of felt like it was going on, but it was still really good. It was really cute. I really liked it. So then, because I finished that book, I treated myself to another book at that romance-only bookstore. They gave me this bookmark, which is super, super cute. It says, Evermore Books, Romance Boutique. I don't know if you can see it. Evermore Books is an independent boutique, romance-focused bookstore dedicated to celebrating love stories in all their forms. So I'm definitely going to keep this bookmark. I'll just keep it in the book for now. And the one I chose is by the same author, Abby Jimenez, and it's called Just for the Summer. They had maybe 4 Abby Jimenez books, and I read the back of all of them, and I wanted to see which one I liked the best. And I liked the best this one. It says that Emma is cursed. Every guy she dates finds his true love after they break up, but it turns out she's not the only one afflicted with this condition. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, so I'm excited to read this. Hopefully I'll like it. It does look longer than Happy Ever After playlist, so I wonder if I'm going to have the same thought process where I feel like it's too long. I am going to be donating this one because I don't think that I want to read it again. Like, I like having it, I liked reading it, but I don't think it's going to be a book that I want to reread or one that necessarily I need to have on my shelf. So I'm going to be donating that. Then at Winners, I tried on that dress that I showed when I was in the changing room, but the thing is, it was from Zara. It was really nice and it was on sale, so it was only $14, which is so cheap, and I did really like it. Like, I've been wanting more linen-y stuff. The issue is it has one of those stupid zippers that I don't know why they put those zippers on clothes, because on every single piece of clothing that I've purchased with that type of zipper, it doesn't work, or like it gets caught, and it's so impossible to put on by yourself. I don't know if you know what I mean. It's the ones with the tiny handle, and it like is kind of supposed to like blend in with the clothes, sort of. Never freaking works. Put some lace up on it, put some buttons on it, or just make it a stretchy material. I don't know. I know linen can't be stretchy, but I was like, okay, it's $14, but I was thinking if I can make buttons on it myself, or if I can like jerry rig it, because I literally could not zip it up on myself. And I'm like, okay, realistically, am I gonna want to have someone come into my room or like zip it up? And I don't even know if they could zip it up, because even me, when I was zipping it up off my body, was really hard. So I just scrapped that, and I was like, okay, yes, it's cute, but it's not perfect because of this issue that it has with the zipper. And yeah, I just decided not to get that, even though it was so cute. I need to keep looking because I want more linens. I might go, it's tentative now because I haven't asked my job yet, to Morocco to visit my boyfriend in maybe end of July, beginning of August. So we'll see if I can find some clothes before then, because I want like long linen pants, maybe a long linen skirt, just more linen stuff, because I feel like that's cooling for the summer, but it's also modest because not because of my boyfriend or anything, but it's just culturally respectable when you're going to a country that tends to be more modest to just dress like that. Anyways, I didn't end up buying the dress, but I did end up buying these little bows for my hair. They were just $8 for 3. They're kind of frilly, kind of cute. I just want to be doing more stuff with my hair. Like, I usually never do anything with my hair, as you could probably tell from this video, but I want to try new things. So I feel like this would be cute, just like at the back of my head, put in a little half up, or like maybe some braids like that. I don't know. I need to look on TikTok for like hair ideas. Oh my god. I don't know if people with glasses understand, but the hair that like where my glasses is always gets so knotted. I think it's because I'm constantly like rearranging my glasses, and it's like messes up the hair. I don't know. Then from Michaels, I got this yarn, Loops and Threads Soft Ombre. It's polyester yarn, I guess. Oh, cool. It's not acrylic. Polyester and acrylic the same thing. But anyways, I'm going to use this color because I think this would be really cute. I don't know if you can tell, but it's like, what colors does it say? Plum, pink, and white blend. So it's like purple, pink, and white, to make one of the t-shirt cardigan things that I showed you, because I think this would be a color that I would wear a lot in the summer. So I'm going to use this to make a tutorial on YouTube. So keep posted, because I'll try to get that up in the next few weeks. I'll start it. Oh no, does this have like rips on it? Or what's that? What's that all about? I didn't check. Whoops. Yeah, keep your eyes peeled, because I'm going to post that in the next few weeks. I think I'll start filming it tomorrow, maybe, because it's a rainy day. I can definitely do that. Then I also got this red. It's just like a basic acrylic one, Impeccable Acrylic by Loops and Threads, in the color Cherry. It's like this darker red. I don't know if you can see, but I didn't want like a Christmas red. I wanted like a darker red, which is exactly this. And I'm going to make a cardigan with it, a long sleeve cardigan, because I've been wanting one for a while. And now that I know that I can do buttons quite easily, I'm going to do that with buttons down the middle. So I have the idea in my head. I might even start it tonight because you know me, I always just thinking, where's my crochet hook? I think it's down with my work stuff. Oh no, it's in my bag. It's in this bag because I brought it in case I wanted to do some crocheting today, and I didn't end up doing that, which is fine. Oh my god, I have this sweet treat. I forgot I had half of my Rice Krispie treat left. That's so exciting. I'm definitely going to eat that right now when I hang up and start editing this video. But anyways, I just got 2 balls of that to make a red cardigan. I don't know if this will be enough. I don't think it will for a long sleeve, but I'll start and then I can always go back and buy more. I'm looking for my hook. There it is. Anyways, I think I am going to start that. What hook size does it say? It does say 5mm recommended. Even though I don't really follow that, I kind of just go with my vibes. Why are you slipping? Anyways, I think I'm going to end the video here. Thank you so much for watching, for tuning in my first ever video. If you've made it this far in like 8 months, ooh, kind of crazy. I'm going to put everything back in this bag. So yeah, I'm going to try to post more this summer. It's one of my goals. Keep your eyes peeled for vlogs, a lot of solo vlogs like this if it's something you're into. Hopefully you're not into super social vlogs because that ain't gonna be me. That ain't gonna be me. And I will definitely try to film Morocco if I end up going with my boyfriend. What else? Crochet tutorials. That's it. That's about it. Reading vlogs maybe, and reading wrap-ups. So yeah, I'm gonna start working on this one right now because I feel like it. I love starting a new project before I finished one. So yeah, I'm actually gonna edit this video and then start on that. It's 10 p.m. Thanks so much for watching and hope to see you again. Sorry, I have something in my eye. Anyways.